Today we're going to talk about marketing and the number one strategy we have used since day one of our business to drive sales, and it has created more profit in our business than any other avenue of marketing, period. Marketing can be a really flashy topic. We can talk about Pinterest or Facebook or the Instagram algorithm, and it can get really overwhelming of, should we have an email list? Should we have a YouTube channel? And those are all great things. Obviously, my business uses a lot of those things, and they have been great and can drive sales in different ways. But there is one strategic technique, one thing to focus on that I cannot express enough because it is still the number one thing that drives sales. And it is to focus on the one client in front of you. This is something that I don't think enough people are talking about, so I just want to be the reminder to bring it back in. It can be so easy to think about the clients that we want to have. We want to be shooting more weddings. We want to be shooting this type of wedding. We want to sell more products. We want to sell more services. We want to have more eyes on our work, more Instagram followers, more repins, more email opens, all of that. And it can get really suffocating to feel like there are so many different avenues and I need the clients, so how do I get them? So I just want to take a weight off of you and tell you that the best thing you can do for your business is to serve your current clients well, is to pour into them. Think about how you can make your product exceptional or your service exceptional. How can you predict their needs? How can you go above and beyond the call of duty? Over-serving, over-delivering will always be the best form of marketing because of this. People go out of their way to talk about things they love. People will market for you. They will spread word about you. Word of mouth will travel. They'll want to send people your way if they have an exceptional experience. They go out of their way to talk about things they love. Do you know how I know this? I have a question for you. Have you had a conversation about water bottles recently? I'm gonna guess no. I have, because I talk about this water bottle all the time. I could not tell you that I had ever had a conversation about water bottles until I bought this thing. This is the Corpsicle. It has a hook on the top so I can carry it if I have a lot in my hands. It has a straw, but it's not like the gummy kind, so it doesn't get gross. It's insulated, so it keeps my water super cold, but the bottom is skinny, so it fits in my cup holder and doesn't roll around my car. I could talk about this water bottle all day, and I do. I have gotten more people to buy this water bottle than I think anything else in my life because I won't shut up about it. I had never had a conversation about water bottles until I had an exceptional experience with one, and now I tell everybody to buy it. I bring it up. If there's any topic harder to bring up than water bottles, I'm not really sure, and yet I find a way because I was blessed by this thing. I drink more water because of this thing, and I want you to be blessed by it too. I want you to drink more water. I want you to buy the best water bottle on the planet. It's called a Corpsicle. So if I can find a way to talk about a water bottle, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to find a way to talk about any product or service that I love, that I had a great experience with. And so that, my friends, is the number one advice I can offer for marketing your business. It's to create an exceptional experience. Love on your clients. Get obsessed with what they need. Get obsessed with how you can help them. How can you go above and beyond? How can you delight them? How can they leave better because you worked with them? You want to just bless and pour out everything you've got onto the people who are already hiring you and stop taking them for granted. Then, after you have served them well to the best of your ability, they are going to talk about you. They are going to spread word. They are going to bring it up, even if it wouldn't naturally come up because they had an exceptional experience with your product. And word of mouth referrals are 1,000 times stronger than an Instagram ad you see. I am not saying there is not value to those other avenues like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. All of those things are great and they can drive eyes. That is great. I'm not downplaying those. But sometimes I think we get so hyper-focused on those options that we forget to serve the people in front of us. And what good is it if we bring more clients in, but they're not having a great experience with it, if we're just serving them at minimum? So how can we obsess over the people we're trying to help? How can we create an exceptional product and really focus on that? That is what our energy and our thought and our work should go towards. And the rest will unfold naturally in the timing that it's supposed to. I'm not saying to ignore everything else. I'm just saying if you're feeling burdened by the weight of so many different marketing options right now, here is just some relief. All you need to really do is serve the person in front of you well. Let's take our eyes off the thousands and put them back on the one in front of us and be grateful for them and serve them to the best of our abilities. I'm going to end with one of my favorite quotes, which is Steve Martin, who said, "Be so good they can't ignore you." That was his advice for breaking it into the Hollywood industry, is be so good that they can't ignore you. And that is the same advice I would leave you with today. Focus on the one in front of you, obsess over how you can help them, and serve their needs to the best of your ability, and the rest will follow.